Hello. Um, I wanted to make a video about some of the stuff in my room. I make music, so I have a lot of music related things in my room I want to talk about. When I do make music, when I do produce, I sort of like to keep everything in the box. And what I mean by that is I want to streamline my process. I don't want to mic up anything. So when I produce, I actually don't really use any of my gear, as musicians would call it, gear, to produce. Sometimes if it's like guitar, I want guitar, then I'll mic up my guitar. But anything else, then it's like a pain in the ass. I'm not going to do it. But when I do want to jam, or, come up with something, come up with a song, mess around, have fun, uh, do something live. I do have some things for that, so I wanted to make a video about it. First thing I'm going to talk about is I got this very recently, as in like maybe a month and a half ago. This is my micro Korg. I have a few stickers on it. I bought this used. Let me plug it in. This is my sort of go-to nowadays when I want to come up with something, and whenever I'm just like in my bed or at my desk and I want to do a fun little thing, I usually pick this up and start fiddling with it. It's really fun. I'm not gonna lie, the first thing that I thought was really striking to me was, of course, the cable stuff. Of course, aesthetically, it's a nice looking piece of plastic. Really nice looking piece of plastic. Looks cool. Looks retro. My micro Korg came out in 2001. I'm not sure if this one was made in 2001 because I'm pretty sure they're still making them. This is the micro Korg, the first one. Looks pretty cool. All these knobs, and they're in some of my other it's in some of my other videos, but I'll still do a little demo here. Let's see. Yeah. It's all cool. Kind of sounds like an 808, right? Or if I do it lower, it'll sound. That's funny. I don't really mess around with a lot of the patches because I'm not that good at making my own sounds yet, so I kind of just use some of the default ones. All cool. Really cool. Yeah. So that's the first thing. Next, I got this one around the same time I got the micro Korg. This is my sampler. Pretty much a bare bones sampler. You can program one measure for each little thing here, like each sequence. You can record one measure of one sequence, and you could loop it, whatever. I used it in one of my other videos. Oops. Oh, the battery died. So you're not gonna hear any of it now because the battery died, but that's okay. I also put stickers on this one. These two stickers, my friend Robert gave to me, actually. This sticker is from a Skibbity Toilet sticker pack. This is a Squire Telecaster, It is a pretty nice instrument. I'm sure it didn't cost very much. This is not mine, but I have been using it for a while now. The pickup selector here is fucked up. You can actually hear it fuck up. But it's not gonna cooperate with me. It's a guitar. This is not the only guitar I have in my room. I actually have a couple more that I'll talk about. I have a lot of stuff in my room. This I've actually had for a very, very long time. This is the first guitar I've actually ever owned. My sister bought this for me for Christmas, I think. And ever since then, I just kind of jump on it whenever I get bored, whenever I want to play the blues. That's my acoustic guitar. I have one more guitar I'll talk about. This guitar, this is a Gretsch Duo Jet Electromatic guitar. I nicknamed this guitar. I nicknamed it after the sticker I put on it. Nicknamed it Beijing, as I thought that was cool. It is very old. Or I don't know actually how old it is, but it's old for me. I got this my freshman year of high school. My uncle bought it for me. I picked out the cheapest guitar in the Sam Ash. Or it wasn't the cheapest guitar, but it was pretty cheap. It was only like $250, and it was a Gretsch guitar. Thought it was cool. It looks like a Les Paul. I thought it looked like a Les Paul. It's not a Les Paul, but what really struck me were the two P90 pickups here. And I really like P90 pickups. Let's actually plug this in right now. I'll show you what these P90 pickups sound like. I'm not sure how great this guitar will sound now. This guitar has definitely had more playtime than any other instrument I have in here. I used this all throughout high school and whatever stupid band I was in. Okay, so those were like most of my sort of main instruments. I'll show you some supplementary stuff. First I'll do some pedal stuff. Alright, here. This is my Zoom Multi-Stomp MS70 CDR. I'm pretty sure this is... No, this is not a bass pedal, actually. But My friend Freddie actually lent me this one. I think it's cool because it has a cool screen on it. My friend Freddie gave this to me after he moved away. He said I could have it, and I use it for kind of now everything. Now, I never have to buy any pedal now. Maybe the sounds in here are okay. Let me zoom in on. Okay, let's see. Okay, well that's not gonna help It's not gonna help me at all. But you can press these buttons here, and you could cycle through different digital pedal sounds. So there's a sound in here that sounds like a tube amp or an octave amp or a bit crusher chorus. I really like how the bit crusher sounds like on this pedal. I like bit crushing stuff. I think it's cool. But this is one of the most practical things I have in my room. This is kind of the only pedal I really use. This is all I need. I used to be really critical about these, actually. I used to think they sounded like shit. But it was just one person who had one, and I thought their tone sounded like shit. But, I have one, and my tone doesn't sound like shit. So, yeah, that's that. And the last thing I'll talk about is my practice amplifier. It's a head and cab it's a combo amp, actually. There's the head. This is this is my favorite practice amp. Really, I think it's mostly because it's pretty and it's a Vox amplifier. So I thought it was super retro. It made me feel like a Beatle. And when I bought this in my junior year of high school. I sold a bunch of stuff and I bought this amplifier. And it wasn't even that expensive. It was like $200. But I really like how it's a combo. I've used this for so long now. It's big enough to kind of sound relatively big, right? Relatively big, at least. Oh, jeez. I'll show you. It's this size. So it's not tiny. It's not, massive. I think you kind of get what I'm going for here. I like stuff that is kind of stylized in a way. When it comes to gear, I'm not gonna lie, I do often prioritize aesthetic over practicality. But yeah, I've had this for a very long time. Or not a very long time, but a pretty long time, like a few years. Well, that was a lot of my gear. I hope you found this video, I don't know, entertaining. This one was kind of slice of lifey, huh? It was kind of slice of life. But yeah, that's my gear. All right, bye.